Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Nike, they're all well-known and often expensive brands, and they're also often copied.
Yesterday we told you that an East Knox County business claiming to sell those brands was raided. According to the Knox County Sheriff's Office, investigators searched Brittany's purse and accessories on MLK Avenue because of reports they were selling counterfeit goods.
The store operator, Vincent Jones, now faces charges of using counterfeit marks or logos and making a profit of $250,000 or more. So how common are fake goods in East Tennessee, and how can you protect yourself? We sent WATE 600 Side reporter Dominic Webster to find out. Dominic?
Yeah, Lexi and Bo, counterfeit items are nothing new to the U.S. economy, but do produce some risks. With no oversight into how these items are made, brings up several issues. Luckily, I was able to speak to Myra Loveday, the director of retail strategies at UT, about these risks and how we can protect ourselves from buying a fake item.
It is a $600 billion industry, and the demand is there. So people are wanting more luxury designer products and products that have that protected patent or that trademark or copyright.
There is no oversight into how these counterfeit products are made, leading to harmful chemicals being used and labor laws being broken.
Counterfeit products can be very dangerous because there's really no safety regulation criteria that it's meeting, and because it's not meeting the actual brand USPTO and other patent regulations.
When people decide to buy a luxury item, they are buying the company's name as well as the high quality that people are accustomed to with that particular brand.
We really want to make sure that we're paying for the value, we're paying for the great quality, and we're paying for the lifetime guarantee of these brands. And if we're not doing that and paying for the luxury brands and the real products, then we are suffering by trying to take the cheaper route.
How can you protect yourself from buying a fake item instead of a real one? Well, she said brands like Louis Vuitton will never put their LV logo over a seam, so it's important to know a brand's quality standards.
You can tell some of those things, whether it has identification inside of the product, if it's apparel. Definitely with the baby formula or dog food counterfeit categories, that's something that has been harder to tell because of so many of the copyrights just being copied right onto the packaging.
Loveday also told me that we as consumers may not be well versed at telling what products are real and which ones are fake, but that it is the retailers and resellers' responsibility to do their own due diligence to know which products are protected by intellectual property rights and know that the brands they are selling are 100% authentic. Lexi?
Dominic, thank you. If you or anyone you know has suspicion that they've been sold a counterfeit item, you can call the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission at 1-800-638-2772 to report the business that you bought that item from.